Welcome back to Living Local. March is Lymphedema Awareness Month. Now, while many people worldwide are dealing with this condition, many folks are unfamiliar with what lymphedema is and what's available for treatments. Today, we're out and about at Forever Me getting some expert insight. We are joined by Dr. Kay Knight and Barb Park with Forever Me. Ladies, thank you so much for letting us stop by.
Thank you. Yes, good to see you guys again.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So wonderful to see you as well. So first of all, what is lymphedema?
So I will let you take it.
Lymphedema, just break it down the word, edema is swelling. And lymph is a thicker, heavier body fluid. So there's swelling of this thicker, heavier body fluid in your system.
Now, what are some of the primary symptoms that folks might experience if they have lymphedema?
So you're probably going to feel it before you see it. So they're going to notice that heaviness of the limb, kind of a waterlogged feeling. And they may look and say, well, I don't look swollen. Well, by the time you can see it, we're already in a stage 1. So we're already kind of behind, the 8 ball a little bit. So you're going to feel that heaviness. You're going to feel that skin change. It's going to become tighter. It might start to flake and peel. If we really let this go and we don't address it sooner rather than later, we start to risk cellulitis, which is an infection. We start to risk wounds, and then we're really in trouble at that point. When we're starting to break down the skin layer, infection is a really high risk.
So what are the treatments available to help assist people who are suffering from this condition?
Well, a trained lymphedema therapist is where you need to reach out and go. The lymphatic system is throughout the body, and it pulls the larger debris. It's kind of our waste disposal system of the body. And what happens, whether it's surgery or a cancer or whatever, that can get backed up and start swelling. And when you go to a lymphedema certified therapist, they work with you on trying to decrease and get that flow going, decrease the edema, and it's right under the skin. So you can't just go to a massage therapist and have them try to massage it out, because it really can wreak havoc and actually backfire the whole system. A trained lymphedema therapist will not only do manual lymphatic drainage, but they'll do multi-layer compression bandaging, which is so effective very quickly. Recently I had a patient who literally, first treatment, we did circumferential measurements. After 3 treatments, his circumferential edema in his legs went down by 6.5%, which is significant. And then once we get it kind of managed or under control, then we educate them for self-help home care management, and they're measured for a compression garment, whether it's off the shelf or if they need a custom, and a pump where they can literally do the pumping themselves at home. And that leads us into, where do we get those supplies?
Yes.
Right. So you mentioned it's so important to see a therapist who is specifically trained to treat patients with lymphedema. In addition to that, what are some new scanning tools and products that are available?
Oh my gosh, so that is Medivision just came out with a new scanning system that, just like we sort of build the custom breast prosthetics, it's a digital scan of the leg, of the limb, and then we get a very precise measurement for the garments, for the sleeves, the gloves, the gauntlets. And I know a lot of people associate lymphedema strictly with breast cancer. And I think you just alluded, his measurements went down. Lymphedema doesn't have to just be associated with cancer, doesn't just have to be associated with a surgery. Some people are born with it. Some people, it's called primary lymphedema. We see more mastectomy patients because that's what we do, but we have a lot of fellas that come in here. They do love the decoration, but a lot of fellas coming in here going, hey, I think this is something that I need. And so I want people to know that all of these products are available, and they're available here.
Ladies, because of COVID-19, a lot of folks are shifting their shopping to online. Why is it so important to be shopping for these products in person?
Well, when you have lymphedema and you're going to a therapist, whether it be myself as a lymphedema therapist or another qualified lymphedema therapist in town, in the area, you are requested for your treatment to be successful to get bandages, very specific bandages for the lymphedema. And that is not something you want to just online order.
So online has become pretty big. These bandage kits, the things that you need for therapy, the garments, yes, you can go and start trying to piece all of this together. You can buy it on Amazon. I don't want to see people spend a lot of money that they don't need to spend thinking that they're, doing it cheaper when it may not be the case. We have the bandage kits here. We keep things in stock. I would much rather see someone be in a local environment for this kind of purchase, because you're going to have some questions. You're going to need refills depending on how long your therapy is going. And then as you move from one phase to the next of therapy, we can cover all of the phases right here in town. We can ship to your house if somebody doesn't want to come. We can ship, but do let us help you get everything that you need so that your treatment can be successful.
Now, how has Forever Me become a valuable resource for anyone, as you mentioned, experiencing lymphedema?
So, to continue, I want people, as they have learned so much, you guys have done a great job this month really presenting this. March is Lymphedema Awareness Month. We wanted to wrap this up and let people know that if anything that you've learned this month makes you say, hey, I think I need to talk to somebody. I think I might have some of this. I want them to know that anybody can call. Please start here. Let us be the place that you start. Let us be the resource for you to get you in front of the correct therapist, to get you the correct products that you need. If you need a different physician, if you need a vascular, if we're looking, we can help you, start this journey to relieve these symptoms for you. So if there's one thing, please just start here. Please call, please make an appointment, start with us, and let us get you on the right path.
Dr. Knight, Barb, thank you so much for what you're doing to be a resource for folks in our community who are experiencing lymphedema, and for taking the time to visit with us today.
Thank you.
If you would like to make an appointment or for more information, you can call Forever Me at 563-424-5895. More Living Local continues after the break. Stay with us.